Hello, everyone, friends. Today we are playing Prison Escape Smiling Critters.
Wow, everything is so purple here. Looks very nice.
I really like it here. True, it looks like 1,000 other prison escape maps, but this one has a very beautiful design.
Why are we playing in third person here? This is so damn inconvenient.
I'm really curious. What kind of bosses are we going to face? I hope there won't be a super Bubba Fant Cyber 3000 here. I'm so tired of this already.
Let's just focus on completing this level as quickly as possible.
By the way, there's a timer down there. Do you think we can get on the leaderboard today?
I hope we can do it. We play jailbreak games so often that we may soon become speedrunners in this type of game.
Cop Catnap is running right behind us. This cop is more difficult than the previous ones.
By the way, I figured out how to make a first-person game. This means that now it will be much easier for us to play.
Toilet again? Oh well, maybe the map creators should work a little on their imagination. All these games look the same.
Now we should find ourselves in some kind of basement with lava and parkour. I know this game by heart. Sometimes I feel like we've already played every prison escape game there is in Roblox.
In fact, I remember 2 maps that were different from all the others. This is a school escape and a baby jailbreak. There were completely different tasks, although in some places it was similar.
Yes, I really like them too. I wonder what boss will be next. I hope it will be someone from Smiling Critters.
By the way, Jax, have you learned how to behave since our conversation yesterday?
Yes, guys. Excuse me, please. I was too stupid. Maybe I was just annoyed by the digital lasagna for breakfast yesterday. I promise that this won't happen again.
What was wrong with my lasagna, buddy? Do you have something against my cooking?
No, buddy. I just don't like lasagna. By the way, have you noticed that the creators of this map were too lazy to even create a new boss? It's just a fat knight, like in a regular prison escape.
Seriously? The same soda vending machine? This game is making me more and more sad.
Okay, let's just admit that this is just a regular prison break with purple colors. They literally make the same game every time.
By the way, guys, what prison escape games without Roblox do you know? Maybe we should play them for some gameplay variety.
We could try Break the Prison, which is a more cartoonish style prison escape game. The guards are represented by dogs and the scenery is more lighthearted and humorous. You still have to find keys and navigate through the prison, but the game is much easier and less menacing than the others we've mentioned so far. There are also a few other games like The Prison that are more simplistic and lighthearted. They may not provide the same level of difficulty or challenge, but the experience is still quite enjoyable.
I'm actually getting tired of the prison break setting. I think we should ask our viewers what games they would like to see on our channel.
You're absolutely right, Zooble. We want to play Palworld and Residence Massacre. Guys, would you like to see videos of these games? Write about it in the comments.
Residence Massacre sounds pretty scary. Is this some kind of horror again?
Residence Massacre is a horror game where you have to survive a night in an abandoned house which is inhabited by various paranormal entities and dangerous spirits. It's definitely not for the faint-hearted, as the atmosphere is very tense and unnerving throughout the game. The goal is to survive until daylight and escape the house before the demons and ghosts get you.
Oh my god, maybe we can play something not so scary? What was the second option?
Palworld.
Exactly, Playworld! What kind of game is it? Its name is quite strange!
Palworld is an incredibly unique game with a focus on cooperation and kindness. It's a multiplayer sandbox game that allows players to explore its vast and colorful world, interact with various characters and creatures, build and shape the environment, and take part in various activities, both together and independently. Palworld's emphasis on kindness and collaboration sets it apart from other games and provides a wholesome experience that emphasizes empathy and compassion.
Sounds interesting. What should you do with it?
Kane, have you really never heard of this game? Everyone on the internet is talking about her now. It's something like Pokemon, only there are slightly different creatures, although very similar.
Oh, I love Pokemon. I used to collect trading cards with them as a kid. If I knew that shiny Charizard would cost $1,000 now, I would never have exchanged it for a Burger King burger.
With Palworld, players can explore and create their own unique and colorful world, interact with various characters and creatures, collect resources and items, build and shape the environment, and take part in various activities such as crafting, farming, hunting, and more. The game emphasizes kindness and cooperation and encourages players to help each other and work together to achieve shared goals.
Well, that sounds pretty interesting. In any case, our viewers will decide whether we play it or not. If they want to see a video of this game, we will definitely do it.
I have already played Palworld with my friend. I'd love to tell you a funny story,
about my Palworld experience. So one time, me and my friends were playing Palworld together when we stumbled across this silly-looking goat and decided to approach him. But as we got closer to him, he suddenly got angry and started chasing us around. We tried to run away, but the goat was relentless and kept following us, causing all sorts of comedic antics. It was a very quirky situation, and we definitely had some good laughs from it.
Haha, sounds hilarious. How did you manage to get away from the goat in the end?
We were running around in circles for a while, trying to get away from the goat, but it was relentless and just wouldn't quit. We were starting to get really tired, and suddenly we saw the goat trip and fall down a hill. Now this is where things got really tricky, as the goat began rolling down the hill and picking up speed. It was so hilarious to watch, and we couldn't help but laugh out loud at how silly the situation was. The goat rolled all the way to the bottom of the hill and got stuck in a mud pit, leaving us free to walk away in peace.
What a wild ride. That goat was really determined to catch you guys. I'm glad you finally managed to get away from him, and the ending was hilarious. I can imagine the goat must have been very frustrated after all of that effort and ended up taking a tumble. I would have laughed too if I saw a goat rolling down a hill like that.
Your stories about this game are tempting me more and more to download this game. I've already seen hundreds of videos about her on the internet. I really want to try to play it.
Are there any games similar to Palworld? I'm very interested in Sandbox games, without Minecraft, of course.
Another Sandbox game you could check out that's more similar to Palworld in terms of its colorful and cartoonish aesthetic and relaxed atmosphere is My Time at Portia. It's a 3D action and adventure sandbox game that combines elements of farming, crafting, building, and exploration in an open world. The gameplay is focused on managing resources, interacting with NPCs, completing quests, and developing your own personal story.
Harvest Moon. This is a classic 2D farming simulator game that focuses on managing a farm and interacting with various NPCs in a small town setting. It has a relaxing and quaint atmosphere with vivid and colorful graphics. Terraria. This is a 2D sandbox game with a focus on crafting, exploring, and building. It has a retro pixel aesthetic and features various activities such as exploring, looting, fighting monsters, and building structures. The game is very open-ended and allows players to take their adventure in countless directions.
Wow, it turns out there are so many sandbox games, but we only play Minecraft. We definitely need to try playing these games. I hope our viewers will ask us about this in the comments.
Okay, we're getting to the final boss. Okay, we were almost right. This is a Super Cyber Katni 3000 with rocket launchers. In fact, he is no different from the original cyber boss at all. They didn't even change the location. We definitely need to play something different.
Okay, here you need to defeat him using the same principle. You just need to shoot this bazooka into his hands. Okay, nothing complicated, I think. This boss is as easy as all the previous ones.
Yes, I think we'll get through it quickly. This is not a boss from Dark Souls or some hardcore game. Here it's enough to just run and shoot. It's like you're playing Call of Duty Warzone LOL.
Okay, this guy is defeated. Well, now we will get into the car as usual and go to the helicopter. I've done this 1,000 times already, and now it will be 1,001. I think I can already be issued a driver's license.
You can only get them when you beat me in a race in Gran Turismo or Forza using the steering wheel. For now, it's scary to let you out on the roads. You might hit some grandma.
It seems to me that it is generally impossible to put him behind the wheel of any passenger car. It is very difficult to find a car that will fit his long ears.
I've already driven a car, Kane. Have you forgotten how I picked you up drunk from a restaurant along with a bottle? You actually said then that I was the best driver in our circus.
The question of how your long ears fit into the car remains relevant. Okay, what about a helicopter license? I think it's definitely too early for you.
Of course it's early. In order to control a helicopter, it is not enough to be able to press west on the keyboard. This is a more difficult skill. Definitely more difficult than washing dishes, regatta.
I think you're about to get banned again, Jax.
I think the same. Maybe we can finally kick him?
Thank you for watching this video to the end. If you liked this video, be sure to like it. I also remind you that we are waiting for comments with your favorite games. I hope you can recommend something very cool. We read all your comments and continue to play your favorite games. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and get notifications so you don't miss a video with your favorite game. See you soon, friends. Bye bye.